What's up, my friends? I'm here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and I am going to check on the homeless population here. If you're from Albuquerque, or if you've traveled through here like I am right now, you'd notice that there is quite a bit of homelessness going on here. I actually saw someone smoking fentanyl like right in front of my face for the first time in my entire life. So yeah, it's pretty intense out here, and so I'm trying to get a little bit of a grasp on homelessness. I want to talk with at least one homeless person from here, maybe a couple if it's possible, hear their story, hear the struggles that surround them here, because as you know, I've talked with homeless people in Texas and in Mississippi, but you know, the story changes wherever you are, you know. I mean, it's all similar for sure, but the different circumstances, different places, different ways of living and whatnot. So that's what my goal is today, is to try to speak with someone in the homeless community here, hear their story, let them share, and ask them a couple questions. So right now I'm walking near downtown Albuquerque, going under the bridge by the Albuquerque Convention Center. My life is insane to me. Yeah, brothers. Okay. For vibe together. Okay. I'm going. Okay. I love you. Okay, I do too. Okay, that's the vibe. Haha. I don't like the world today. Just kidding. I like the sun too. Okay. I love the way you are not the vibes to order with two. Okay. I love you, Andrews, and something. Okay, that's the new way to vibe with. Okay, I love you though. Okay, I love you too, Aaron Sanchez. JK, I laughed my ass off. JK, heart. Saw quite a bit of homeless people down that way. There's actually one person right there walking. He's been kind of on a mission, going through stuff, looking through things, and he looks like he's walking pretty rapidly. Might be under the influence of something. I'm gonna try to get someone who's not under the influence of something, if that's possible. Just be easier. But yeah, I'm gonna head that way, and I will check in when I get there. Alright guys, so I just went to where the homeless people were lining up because at 2 o'clock a truck comes by and feeds them meals. I spoke with someone named Jeremy, a transgender, female to male, guy named Jeremy, and we spoke for a while. He didn't want to be filmed, so I respected that. We spoke for a good hour or so. He basically shared his perspective on homelessness and like what he's gone through and why he's homeless and everything. So he was born here, grew up in Albuquerque, had a roommate and stuff early on in life, and then went to California to go be with his uncle. His other roommate that he had moved to El Paso, and so anyways, after his uncle died in California, he didn't have nowhere to go, so he hit up his old roommate, and they came back here to Albuquerque and got a place together, a little studio apartment. But then his roommate's mom got kicked out of where she was living in El Paso, so he had to leave Albuquerque, go get her, and then he brought her back here, and then they were all three living together in a studio apartment, he said. So it was just getting to be real bad, and then the mom wasn't paying her portion of the things, and apparently she just wasn't doing anything, like cleaning or anything, and so things kind of went up in the air, and they started fighting about that. So the roommate and the mom left and went back to El Paso. Well, Jeremy, he was going to school here at the Albuquerque Community College, and he was also working, but he couldn't afford the studio apartment on his own anymore because them two had left, so he didn't have another half of it being paid for by the roommate anymore. So he started living in his car, which he was making payments on, and you know, that comes with insurance, that comes with payments, and then he also was making school payments, and one thing led to another. He started running out of money. His job found out he was living in the car, started getting weary about him, eventually let him go, and so he didn't have a job no more. When the no job came, that meant no more car, because you know, no payments could be made on it. So car is gone, and then he had to stop going to school because couldn't, you know, pay for the school, get to school, and so now he's staying on the streets. He goes to this art studio 3 times a week and does art. He said he's working on a project right now, and I asked him what his game plan, you know, is to get out of here and whatnot. He said he doesn't really have a game plan. He's living day by day and just trying to make it work, which, I mean, that's kind of what we all do, right? And I don't know, I'm hoping that the best works out for him. He clearly, you know, he told me that his family isn't really accepting of his transitioning, so he's not real close with his dad. I don't know, he said he had conversations with his mom, but I don't know if she was supportive or not. His sister, he says he's kind of close with. She's a bisexual woman who lives in Las Vegas, so they're cool, he says, but he only is able to check his phone or get on internet or social media every now and then. So yeah, but yeah, no, I wasn't able to get any footage with him because he didn't want that, so I just thought I'd share his story on here, and I'm hoping the best for Jeremy. I'm hoping that he makes it out of homelessness. I don't know if he wants to stay in Albuquerque. He doesn't know if he wants to stay in Albuquerque. I asked him. Yeah, so really it's all about what's going to happen next for him, and he said there is a lot of resources out here though, which is good because he's able to shower. A food truck comes and brings them food at 2 o'clock at that little corner. I don't know what to even call it. It's like right next to a bus stop, and yeah, so he's making use of his resources. He's doing what he can. I don't know what he's doing as far as jobs go, if he's working on that or what, but yeah, so that was Jeremy's story. I'm gonna try to talk to someone else. We'll see. I'm gonna go see if I can make that happen. But it seems like they're all lining up over there, and there's starting to be people, like some dude was like smoking fentanyl in his shirt, and then he started like smacking himself in the head and shit. And you know, shortly after that, I kind of made that my exit point because more and more people kept showing up, and I really wasn't trying to be around fentanyl head smacking and whatnot, you know, just for my own safety. So I'm going back to the van right now. Gonna grab some coffee and wash my hands because Jeremy was shaving with a razor dry and he was bled, and then he like wiped it with his finger, and then I like went to go knuckle bump him and he held out his hand to shake it, and it was the same hand that had the blood on it, and I shook it. So yeah, I just don't want to catch like, you know, you never know. You don't know with anyone. You know, people do use drugs. He may have not told me about that. Whatever. But yeah, so I'm gonna make some coffee, and then I'm gonna go back out and try to speak with one more person.
Meth, methamphetamina, methamphetamina, met, methon, into, methamphetamina, met, niet,